Hi guys, welcome to the banks of the Yarra River in Melbourne. Today we're going to be cooking mini vegetable rolls. Okay, so we're going to start by making sure our hands are washed, got a nice clean apron on, and we're ready to go. Got all our ingredients ready and we're ready to cook. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grate some zucchini. Just going to take the top of the zucchini off first, then we're going to grate it. Okay, actually doing two small zucchinis. We've got a couple of big ones today, so I'm going to do about one and a half zucchinis. What the zucchinis will do is they'll basically take up all the flavours from the other ingredients. The zucchinis don't have a very strong flavour to start with, but what they do is they take on the other flavours. So they'll take on the flavours, the bacon, the cheese, and the pepper and salt. Okay, so that one. And this one, like I said, we're only going to do one and a half zucchinis. So okay, with some recipes you just got to judge how, like how big certain vegetables are. Like with this one, we've got two very large zucchinis. We put both of them zucchinis in, it'd probably be too much. Okay, so now there's your grated zucchini. That's going to go in. Okay. Okay, next thing we're going to do is get rid of that board for now. Okay, and we're going to start with our mixture. So pretty easy recipe this one. We're going to put everything in together. So we've got one whole can of corn kernels. Okay, put them in. We've got some grated cheese, half a cup. Grated cheese. Put a little bit more grated cheese in if you like your vegetable rolls to be a little bit cheesy. You can put a little bit more in. Now the bacon. When you put some bacon, this is pre-cut bacon. If you don't have pre-cut bacon, you can cut up and cube your bacon yourself. You could actually put the bacon in the microwave for a little bit, and what that will do is actually bring out a little bit more flavour from that bacon. So what we need to now, we've got our ingredients in there. We're just going to mix them through. Okay, until they're evenly mixed. Now it's very important, the next thing we do is season. A little bit of pepper. Okay, like I said, some of this and some salt. Now the zucchini doesn't have a great flavour by itself, so it needs that seasoning in there. You're going to mix the rest of that through. Okay, so now that mixture is ready to go. So what we're going to do is we are just going to cut our pastry in half, and then we're going to roll some veggie rolls. Okay, using a sharp knife, we're going to cut through the middle. Okay, and then we can start constructing our veggie rolls. Okay, so we've got our mixture now. Just move them things out of the way so you can get a better look at what I'm doing. Okay, so what we're going to do is put a quarter of the mixture in each of the rolls. We need to have enough to make about 4 veggie rolls. Okay, so what I've done, I've left the blue plastic on. The reason why I've left the blue plastic on is to make it easier for me to roll. Okay, so I'm going to put that in. Try and make it as even as possible by pushing it in with your thumbs there. Okay, we've got a nice even, compacting it a little bit. Okay, then what I want to do is I want to take that blue plastic off just a little bit so that I can brush it with egg so that I can join them together. Okay, so I've taken it off to there. We're going to grab a little bit of the egg, okay, and just brush it right along that edge. Okay, that will help when we put this next piece on for everything to stick together. Okay, so that seems to be sticking together nicely now. Okay, we can roll that back up. Okay, and that's our veggie roll rolled. Okay, so what we're going to do now is take some of that plastic off. Take that plastic off. And what I want to do, I'll take both sides off. What I want to do is when I put it onto the tray, I want to make sure that where I've joined it is on the bottom of the tray. The reason why it's on the bottom of the tray is so it doesn't split open when it cooks. Okay, so it's more likely to not split if that's on the bottom because it's not going to want to open up. Okay, so what I've done on the bottom, I'm going to flip that over. Okay, and there we go. There's our first veggie roll. Okay, so what we need to do now is cut it. Okay, so we're going to cut it into around 5 pieces. Okay, so we're going to pre-cut. What we don't want to do is cut all the way through. We want to give them such that the veggie rolls a bit of room to move, but we don't want everything to ooze out. So what we're going to do is leave them together, but not, but cut them so it's easier to pull apart after we bake them. Just to finish them off, we're going to brush them with a little bit of egg, okay, and that'll help that pastry to really brown up. Okay, so what we've got to do now is do the rest of them, okay, and put them in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to clean up, okay, I'm going to do the rest of these, clean up, and we'll be back in a second to present them. I'll see you then. Hi guys, welcome back. These have been in the oven now for about 15-20 minutes on about 190 degrees, and we're ready to serve. So what we first need to do is just cut the rolls so we can serve them individually. We can cut them on the tray. Okay. Okay. So we're just cutting through here. Okay. So then we can serve them individually. Okay. Just go through and cut the rest of them. Okay. So now we can present the mini vegetable rolls. There we go. Let's put these two on. Okay. Nicely. And we are done. Mini vegetable rolls. We'll see you next week.